Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy, Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another commentary. I jumped on my trusty dusty iPhone 4. You probably can't see this, it's not going to zoom in. But I got on Twitter and I tweeted out and asked if you guys had any questions for me. And I got some good responses. Normally I take one and I make a video off of it, but I'm actually going to answer a couple of them. And so a couple of the good ones that I saw, one was asked by a guy named Grim K at straight_chemo. And he asked, will Fizz's online success translate on LAN? I'm going to give an emphatic yes to that. I think these guys, the Optic Nation team is a scary team to me because of their grinding. I know he's not on Optic Nation, but it's a scary team to me because of their grinding that they do in these other tournaments. And so when I look at Fizz, and I know Fizz is going to be playing as a sub for SB for Methods at X Games, and I think he's going to do well. I think Fizz is going to do really well. I think he needs to make sure he's practicing the respawns, but he won at UMG Dallas with Vanquish, which was so surprising to everyone last year on Black Ops 2. But I think that his success online will translate to LAN, and if you have not seen Fizz's double nade on Sovereign off the spawn, which he said that he did it like on purpose and he was going to save it for X Games, but he actually then admitted on Twitter that it was an accident. He tweeted out, he said, I'm happy to be playing at UMG Dallas again and be defending my championship there. And I think Fizz, has won multiple championships and he's capable of doing it again. And so I do think that his success is going to translate to LAN. I think SB is going to do better than we expect at X Games if they play together. Fizz has been grinding with like Optic Nation a lot, filling in for Ricky and whoever else he needs to fill in for, playing these 4v4 like wager matches and S&D tournaments and all this kind of stuff. And so I think Fizzerp is smart enough of a player, just like a killer, who can take what he's learning in all of this online success and translate it to LAN. And I think that's one of the reasons why Optic Nation did so good at UGC Niagara. They did better than the other Optic team, and I think their success is going to continue. They're a very scary team. So good question there, buddy. The next question comes from what is this guy's name? Dicey Squirtle. D2K_Dicey says, a little spin on it. Think of it as if it was an org and you had to choose between Nade and his fan base or Crim. So basically he tweeted at me and he asked me if I was starting an organization, I could pick any COD player. Who would I pick? Who would be my first round draft pick? And I was already like, oh man, that's tough. But then he said, would you pick a fan base like Nadeshot to build your organization on, or would you pick extremely ridiculous talent like Crim6? And I almost wish that I could just combine them, and have a player that was equally amazingly ridiculous at the game and also had great social media. So I would pick Scumpy. I honestly think, Scump is a good guy, but I don't think for some reason that me and Scump would get along. I don't know why. I just feel like, I think I would start treating Scump like a kid or something, or like I would put him on timeout, when he didn't do what I wanted to do, and I'd be like, clean your room up when you make your videos, and if he didn't, I'd put him on timeout. I'd be like, you're not playing in the league match tonight, we're using a sub. No, I'm just joking. If it came down to it, Scumpy is the best combination that we have of skill and popularity, social media, YouTube growth. Scump is the best combination of that. Not saying Nadeshot is not a skilled player, but Scumpy is the most talented player with a great following as well. And I am emphatically impressed with Crim6's recent, he's doing thumbnails on his videos. I mean, I'm shocked. Crim6 is doing thumbnails. And so I think that getting on EG did something for those guys, and they immediately have started to pump out more videos, be on Twitch more often, have better social media interactions, and so I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it, and how that's going to grow their team. But I would have to say Scump would be the answer to that question. Great question. The last question comes from Mango, Mr. Mango Killer, and it says, do you think COD Advanced Warfare will end or save competitive COD? Call of Duty Ghosts, in my personal opinion, is almost the worst thing that could happen following Black Ops 2, and it didn't kill competitive COD. I don't think anything could have the same effect on competitive Call of Duty as Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't think there's a way to go worse than that. And yeah, I am saying Call of Duty Ghosts is just not a good game in my opinion. It's not good for competitive. I may actually have to get a DLC because I want to play Favela. But outside of that, like, they're really just, the guns, everything about the game is annoying to me. And I don't know if I'm just a whiner, a complainer. People always say, well, you say that, everybody says that when every COD comes out. They complain about the current COD right before the next one comes out. I loved Black Ops 2 up until Ghost came out. I loved it. The only thing I might have complained about is connection because of lag comp and things like that, but I loved the game. I loved the MSMC. I loved the M8. I loved League Play. I loved Codcaster. I loved having a theater mode. I loved Hellstorms and Lightning Strikes and War Machines. Just a great game all around. I mean, it is an amazing game. And Hex tweeted out this morning, if you guys are still playing on 360, why are you still playing on 360? And someone was like, Black Ops 2. And I just responded, I was like, well, I couldn't afford an Xbox One, and I didn't need one. And I did a video about that where it was like, is Kingdom going to get a PS4 or an Xbox One? And I said neither. I didn't need it. For what? I still can get all of my friends to play with me on the 360. So why do I need an Xbox One? I don't. So why get one? I'll get one eventually. Titanfall almost made me get one so I could play it on next gen, but I never even got Titanfall. Lucky me. A lot of people wasted their money on it, and they're not playing it anymore. Or when they get bored of Call of Duty Ghosts, they play Titanfall. I play Black Ops 2, or Black Ops 1, or Modern Warfare 3, or COD 4, because I have a 360. So, ha ha ha. So I don't think COD Advanced Warfare, I think it's going to do more for the game than we even can imagine. I think it's going to be that Black Ops 2 level, and you know, there's some intel I've been hearing about next year's competitive scene already, and I am excited. I wish I could tell you guys, but I can't, but I am excited. This is your boy Kingdom Soldier. Thanks for the questions from Twitter. I'll do this more often if you guys want me to. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. That's not even a peace sign.